It wasn't until later, when I was washing the blood off my hands, that I even knew they were dead. Today we are talking about the 2002 movie Chicago, directed by Rob Marshall. Don't know who that is. Oh, okay. He did Memoirs of a Geisha. Thanks, IMDb. Chicago is the story of a young Roxy Hart, a girl who just wants to be a vaudevillian actress and who finds herself with a man who lies to her and tells her he can get her into a club, and then she finds out he can't, and she killed him, and she winds up becoming one of the merry murderesses of the Cook County Jail. Her husband finds out she's a cheater, and she meets Velma Kelly and Queen Latifah, and oh Jesus, what's his name? Richard Gere. Typically, you would not expect a lot out of a musical movie. It's usually just the musical numbers, and you know, it's not as broad and beautiful as the actual stage productions, but I think Chicago definitely was, I'm not going to say better, but it was comparable to seeing a Broadway or stage performance of the show. In the show, it is very minimalistic, and they only have like 4 props, and so many costumes. Like, obviously, as a motion picture, they had a bigger budget, so they could really go all out, and they definitely did. They spent their money well, I would say. They had beautiful costumes, beautiful sets, truly magical musical numbers, and you just get sucked into this world of like the 20s and crime and fun and fashion, and it's majestic. And everybody does their own singing, and you don't expect much out of Renee Zellweger, but she delivers. She is perfect, and she lost a crap ton of weight for this role, because you can see every bone in her body through her skin, and it is just wonderful. It's so wonderful. And then there's the queen, Catherine Zeta-Jones. She, if you don't know, was pregnant when they were filming this movie. And she did all her own stunts and dance numbers, and it's a wonder her baby didn't come out half retarded, because she did that slide on that table with the baby in her belly. It's what? She is beautiful. I love her. And then there's Richard Gere. Richard Gere, another man you don't expect much out of. He just plays such a beautiful, beautiful, evil lawyer. And he sings his songs so well, and he just, you know, I am razzle-dazzled at Razzle-Dazzle, and he challenged himself with this movie, and you see it, and you feel it, and he did such a good job. And then, Queen Latifah. Random, but perfect. She plays Mama Morton so well. Her number is to die for. One of my favorites, for sure. Finally, our ultimate underdog, John C. Reilly. Initially, I saw this movie after only having seen him in Talladega Nights, and I'm like, ugh, gross. Who is this man? But he just proves himself to be so great as Roxy's husband, Amos. And Mr. Cellophane is the most heartbreaking song in the entire show. One of the most heartbreaking songs, I think, ever written and performed in a musical ever. And you just feel so bad for him. He is so just genuinely sweet, and he loves her so much, and like he just tries so hard to make it work with her, and she's just a conniving little bitch. He just excelled. He was 100% flawless. Then there's Taye Diggs as the MC, and God, won a crap ton of awards, as it should have. It was such a beautiful stage to film adaptation, and perfection spat out on screen every time you watch it. We don't even need to talk about the Cell Block Tango. Cell Block Tango is a beautiful number on its own, no matter where you see it. This movie, just the use of the scarves. I can't think of anything else to say. Like in English. Beautifully done. Plenty of fishnets. Shit ton of lingerie. Lucy Liu shocks the crowd with her just... Okay, I'm done.
They had put a fart machine into my sleeping bag.